Top story at 6, a verdict in a high-profile lawsuit against the Portsmouth sheriff.
And just within the last hour or so, the sheriff himself spoke out about that decision. 9 female contractors sued Sheriff Bill Watson, accusing him of strip searches, which they say violated their constitutional rights. And now the verdict. The sheriff did nothing wrong in 7 of those 9 cases, but in the other 2, there will not be any penalty. On your side, Jason Marks spent the day in court and spoke first with the sheriff on Wavy News 10 at 5. He's live at federal court in Norfolk with more. Jason.
And Tom, what this really came down to was consent. Because these women allowed these, allowed these strip searches to happen inside the jail in 2011, the jury ruled that essentially they gave away their rights, and the jury said they had no choice but to side with the sheriff.
Our rights were violated.
You can hear the disappointment in their voices. 9 former jail employees believe they were illegally strip searched inside the Portsmouth jail, but a jury found otherwise.
I don't understand. They just gave him rights to do whatever he wanted to do when he get ready to do it all over again.
The searches happened April 2011. Sheriff Bill Watson says at the time the jail was having issues with contraband being brought in, so he ordered searches of all employees coming into the facility.
Nobody was ever kept against their will. They all decided, yes, I'll go ahead and do the search. And that's what you have to do to maintain the integrity of the jail.
The 9 plaintiffs, 7 of them nurses, were contracted employees and didn't directly work under the sheriff. They told the jury they consented to the searches because they feared the sheriff would pull their security clearances, not allowing them to come to work. They say the searches were embarrassing, but the sheriff says they were needed to keep the jail safe.
Well, we tried to explain to them we didn't illegally search anybody. We gave them a choice. If you want to submit to the search, fine. If you don't, there's the door.
The women, along with the ACLU, claimed the searches were unconstitutional. The jury did find 2 employees had their rights violated by the search, but since they gave consent, no damages could be awarded.
It seemed that the biggest issue was that they felt we agreed to it. So that was where we got it.
And there was one other ruling in this case, this one coming from the judge himself. Now, the strip searches happened in April 2011. It wasn't for another year that this lawsuit was filed. Now, the sheriff, as soon as he found out that lawsuit was being filed, he went ahead and stripped these women of their security clearance into the jail. The judge in this case ruled that the sheriff violated their First Amendment rights by essentially retaliating towards them because they filed this lawsuit. The judge said that was a violation of their rights. Essentially now the judge the punishment in this case is being ordered, the sheriff is being ordered to go ahead and reinstate their rights back into the jail, their security clearance. That's the latest here in Norfolk. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
And you can see more news on the lawsuit and the ruling on Wavy.com, including that full interview with Sheriff Watson right after that lawsuit was filed.